Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Welcome to LISTmas Day 2. Get your bets ready. Get your bets ready. See how long I can last. See how long I can last. Hopefully, it's long. Yes. Good morning, Lisette. Good morning. Okay. It is LISTmas, but I do have to fix a I had a weird eBay day yesterday. You know, guys, if you don't list, you don't sell. I listed 18 items, I sold like 7 and got one return and a negative. So it was a fun rest of my evening. But I am here. Let me grab my next bin, guys, so I can get my numbers ready. If you guys don't know my style, what I do in the morning or whenever I come in is I grab a bin. So I'll grab a bin, I'll take everything out of it. Usually, honestly, there's only about 10 items, depending on what's there's about 10 items. And I will take those items, put them out on my cart here, and then I will go on eBay, see what dropped off, if anything dropped off, rework the listing, steal the numbers that are available to steal, and then I start my new numbers off with those. So that's what I like to do. Okay, so there's only like 5 of them. Actually, there's one big one here. There's actually 6. Okay. So pull up eBay. It's very important, guys, good morning. It's very important to go into eBay and see what you have listed. Like, check your listings, reamp your listings. I feel that is very important. And I grab my numbers from there. I do that like twice, 2 or 3 times a year. I do it in a cycle. So right now, today's number is 1500s. So I'll do 1500s to 1525. The next day I do it, it will be 25 to 50. And then I have up to 2000. When I get done with the 2000 number, I do have a big rack. I'll go in the big rack, do those, then I'll jump back here to this bin here that you can see here, and that's bin number 1. And I'll do the same thing, rinse and repeat. That's what I like to do. It works for me. It helps me keep inventory fresh. It also helps me see what inventory has dropped off. It works. It works. I probably feel like I sell 10% of the reworked items, which is pretty good. So Yoni, how are you? Good morning. You've been sent by Lisette. Early bird gets the worm today. Early bird gets the worm. This is not fun. This is just a motivational get your butt up, and everybody's like, oh, Christmas. Well, you gotta work hard to make Christmas work sometimes. So that is what's happening here. Let's see. what I normally do is I go in my actives and I'll go to my actives, see how many I have active. I go to my SKU. I don't know if you guys use SKUs. I do. Um, and then I'll enter the SKU. So my first one is 1500. So I'll go to 1500 and then I'll see if 1500 is still available, which it is. It didn't drop off. So I'll take that and I'll end the listing. Listing ended. I have 15 up there already, so I can just drop a letter and put one. I know I have number one right here in front of me. So I'll take 1501, search that. It takes me probably about 50, I don't know, 15 minutes, depending how picky I am. And that one is available. That one was there as well. So I'll take and drop that. That's deleted. It's a rinse and repeat type thing. But to be honest, it's very important. Even with Poshmark or anything like that, you guys don't keep track of your inventory. That's how you lose stuff. My way might not be the way for you, but it works pretty decent for me, to be honest. And Yoni, I will be in there and check your message. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Let me just drop this one and go see. Well, you know what? That's an okay thing. That's an okay thing. Sometimes I would say that's pretty scary for me to just be there, but yeah, I'm doing lives at 6 a.m. Couple days during the week, and then so my schedule normally is not this early, but I'm trying to get up earlier, and if I have to be on YouTube, I'm gonna make it a point to get up early. So okay, give me 1 second. Let me just see this here. I think one is missing. I was trying to explain to you guys. So 1504 and there is no 1504. Now let me see what it is and then I can type it in for I don't okay, let's see. Let's yes, just to add to the point. So this next item is not listed. It dropped off. It's not listed anymore. And that's what I was trying to explain to you guys. That's why I always try to go through and double check because it happens. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if it's a keyword thing. I'm not sure why items will drop off your eBay, but I know they're there because of the system that I do. I do SKUs and they just drop off. I can try to drop this one word. Sometimes I'll just go in and under title, I see you upcycle shed. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it, upcycle shed. Um, yes, I'm trying right now. I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing. I am trying to build my hours as well. So this will help me build my hours because I have like no hours. They drop off, guys. If you guys didn't know on YouTube, if you don't, it's like if you don't use them, they go away. If you don't keep adding to them, they will disappear. So, all right. Well, we found the first item that is not listed. I'm actually glad that happened because you guys can see. You guys can see it's missing. I do a custom SKU. So 1504, I do check it under custom SKU. Then I go under and I check it under what I think it would be named a couple different ways. And that's how I could tell it's not there. Actually, there's only a couple people here, but it's always good practice, even if you're by yourself, to do things like this. So I'm going to share. I'm going to share you guys this. Okay. So here's exactly what I do. So we have number 1505. I'm going to grab 1505 and put it in here. Actually, I'm going to have to do it over. Custom SKU, now 1505. And I'm going to press search. And it's going to pull up my item. So it's there. It's listed. They're clip nails, boxes of 100 sleeves. They're little, some whole hardware. So I'm going to go over to edit. And I'm going to go over to end listing. And then I'm going to end the listing. So the listing is ended. Now, because I already have the 15 up there, I can go right up and just type in my next number, which is number 9. So number 9, I don't have to add custom SKU anymore. I can just press enter. And it's there. I'm gonna go to the item and relist. I don't relist them all at one time. I'm actually gonna keep you guys on and just keep walking through, I guess. So if anybody does watch this back later, there's a little bit of a learning thing here, which is awesome. So now I'll go over to 16 because that's my next number. Search, and it's there. Feels better when they're there than when they're not there, to be honest. When they're not there, it's like, why did it drop off? What happened? That's big to me. So okay, now that one's good. So my next step is I will go over to back up top, and then I'll go to items ended. So I click on ended, and it shows me 6 items were ended, and it's these items that I had just showed you. I'll go over to action. I'll click them all. If you see right up here on the top, it says relist and fix prices. I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to check the prices. So I have a lot of weird things that I do that I've been doing eBay for 20 years. If you guys don't know who I am, I also have had to learn a lot of things through my own experiences, not YouTube. Even though I learn a lot from YouTube now. But what I do here is I'm going to raise the price because things are getting a little more expensive. So I'm going to raise it to $5.49. So the 49 is so my numbers, what they're supposed to all be the year that I was the age, my year of my age is the ending price. Um, but I did a sale last year and a lot of them never bounced back. So that's sort of why I have to double check it too. So I'm going to bring this one up to 6.49. And it's probably sitting way in the back of the algorithm. So people aren't seeing it anyway. They're not going to notice that there's a difference in price. When it pops back up, it's going to pop up fresh, sort of new. So the price is the price. If I think that it should come down a little bit, then I'll definitely lower it. Like this one, I'm going to lower it to 10. And this one I will lower. This is the PVC pipe. I'm actually going to go up to 35 on this. People do projects more in the winter. It is a pipe. Pipes burst. By the time I get back to this listing again, it will probably be about February or March, where if they did bust a pipe or they're putting in pipes now because it's not cold, my price will already be set. So I'll go to 35.49 cents. And that just tells me, okay, it was 49 cents. That was the year. My shipping handling time is all correct. I bulk edit that whenever I travel. I check my item specifications. This one has a 2, so I'm gonna go in there. I'm going to scroll down and see why only 2 items checked. If I'm not sure, I put NA, and that will help move me up. See, now I get a full lightning bolt. I can do some extras sometimes. Unit quantity. I'm gonna put lot. Done. Just add a couple. I feel that it's very important. Unit type. It's units, not ounces or anything. I feel that it's very important. Save and move. I don't have the next one. The lightning bolts is full. The lightning bolt is full. The lightning bolt is full. So they're all good. Then I go over here to submit all. And submit all. Submit. And processing. Boom. Now they're all live. Now here's my next step. So if you guys are just joining, the reason why I do this, is so I can get my numbers for the day. So I just use one of my labels. I did have labels that were printed, and I didn't like the size. They were small. I have a little roll of them here somewhere. I actually like it this way better. I went back to my old way because I can write detail on the label if I need to. So I've been doing it back this way again. So what I'll do now is I can go in and I can look. So 15, 15, 1, 15, 2. So I can do 1504. 1505 is taken. 1506 I can do. 1507. 1509. I'm sorry, 08. 09 is taken. 1510 I can use. 1512. Now I have always keep a little notepad here. I'll do today's date. Today is the 5th. Today is 12/5. and I'll just put in, I can go past anything past 15, 17 start. Three. Okay. So if I finish these 7 or 6 labels, I just gave myself a little note saying, hey, you do have the other ones available. So this is it. So I just grabbed new labels. So now I can take these and put them back in the empty bin, and I can add to the bin. And that's it. It took me about 15 minutes to do that. If there's more stuff, then it takes a little longer. You're touching your items. You have an idea what's in there. As you're thrifting, you're not grabbing stuff because you know that you've had that in your store for a while and it hasn't listed. It hasn't sold. So you'll be a little bit more hesitant. As when I list for eBay, I go piece by piece. So that's sort of how I get it done. So we'll stop sharing that. And now I'll go to, actually, I probably should just share with you guys. So if anybody goes back again, there is a learning. There is a learning factor. Okay. All right. We'll just share again. So now I'll just type in what my next tool is. And this is, so you'll just see how I do it. Olympia tools. And then there's a model number. I love when they have model numbers. It makes it so much easier. Actually, when I thrift, I'm looking for markings because it just makes it easier for me. So, all right. So it's telling me that there is none, which is okay. There's always a different way. So I can drop the numbers sometimes and just put Olympia pliers, or I can drop the tools. Did I spell it right? And I did. So I'll try it again. Okay, let me see if any of them sold. It's not something I've seen a lot of. Okay, none of them sold. So now what I'll have to do is I'll actually have to go on. I gotta stop sharing for a minute, guys, because I gotta go to regular Google. I will copy it and go to Google and then see if I find it there. And it's funny because when I do this, sometimes it will actually show up. It will show back up on eBay, but in a different way. It's just okay. So it's in 19. I don't know if I had put something wrong there because I might have. Search. Olympia tools. Okay, let's go back to eBay. I think I did a boo-boo, guys. I did. So my number was off. It's supposed to be 1057, not 19. Okay. It's still not coming up, but I found out what I did wrong. Okay. Pro Max. Pro Max. Let's see what that does for me. This is where the scramble comes in sometimes, guys. It aggravates me because I get stuck in a little hole here. Okay, so that's nothing. Does not like me right now. So we'll just have to put Olympia tools and pliers. Tools, pliers. See what that does for me. Okay, now, all right. So I found them. It's sometimes it's just a little tricky, but I will pop you guys back on now. I just had to try to figure that out real quick before I had on the screen. Okay. And share. Okay. So those are not the exact ones I have. These are. They're just a different color with a different grip, but the technique is actually the same. They just made them a little more sleek, but they do the same thing. So you'd be surprised that these silly things sell. You buy them for 50 cents or $1 and they sell for $10. There's one for 20, new in package, new old stock. 24. The good thing is mine is not here. Fast vintage Olympia turbo pliers, fast self-adjusting pliers. Because it's overseas, I can't take that one. Self-adjusting pliers will be a 10-inch. Let's see what size mine are. 8-inch. So I will take this listing and use that one. Mine are not new, but that's okay. So we'll make that an 8. Adjustable pliers, size 8-inch. SKU number. We're going to start off with 1504. And we're going to go in with the tool, adjustable pliers, 1 8-inch, adjustable steel. The manufacturer might, but I'm not warranting that. So I will take that and clear it. Just keep it blank. I can put the model number because I do have it. It's not the one that they provide. Mine is a different item. Hopefully I don't put a 9 this time. Okay. Search. And used. Very nice used item, may need cleaning. And what I do, guys, I put that in the condition and that will show up right underneath your description, your title actually. I use a ready-made description. Oop, just my little policy. I can clip it on any time. I'm going to actually mark them at 17. I haven't seen them. And I'll get the weight in them now. So they're 8 pounds, but then you got to remember you got to dress them, meaning shipping weight. So I'm going to do the 8 ounces. So 8 ounces. You got to be careful for this sometimes because based on location is better. And that is there. I actually don't want priority mail change of service because they're only 8 ounces, so I can use ground advantage. Ground advantage is chosen. Then I do fully promoted. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but that's why I sell. I'm just safe for later because it is not photographed. I separate photograph. I don't photograph at the same time. I don't do it on the computer. I don't do it on the phone. I do it on the computer. I'll take the tag. I'll put it here right on my rack. And I go to the next one. So these skateboard trucks are already in my draft. I just want to double check. Yes. And they did have a bin number, but we're going to give them a new bin number because I'm in a different box. So I didn't take pictures of them yet, so it doesn't matter. What? 1506 is my new number. Jennifer, how are you? Jennifer is my biggest fan. That's my own thought. Jennifer, I hope you are staying strong. You're probably one of the strongest women I know, and I'll leave it alone at that. Jennifer is an OG, original gangster. So it's all there. I am crazy, Jen. Come on, I'm still here. If I'm still here, that means I'm crazy, Jen. These snap-on ratchetable socket wrenches are more desirable than you guys would think. It doesn't have the top or anything, but it's still a $30 or $40 screwdriver, believe it or not. When I saw it in the toolbox, I went to a tool auction, and when I saw it in the toolbox, I was like, well, that will pay for the whole drawer. So I was excited. And then when I went back, I was like, oh my gosh, somebody took it. I was the first one in the building to the tools, so I didn't think it was taken. All right. Look at that, guys. Is that sick or what? It's sick. It really is. And then you go down here to short and buy, go to lowest, and you'll see the cap. Nobody has the cap. Usually, if you just find a cap, money just for the cap. But yes, snap-on ratcheting screwdrivers are a thing, guys. It's sort of crazy. So I'll go over here to sold. And again, I'm going to have to go from the bottom because I don't have, see, missing bit, but missing cap. Now there's the big issue is I don't do auctions. Like, you're out of your mind, you. That was so silly of you. That one's really beat up. Mine's in really nice shape. It just is missing a cap. This one is missing a cap. Look at that, guys. 25 bucks. It went to bid. Guess where I'm going? I'm going right there. Yes, Jen, we are all a little crazy. All right, black ratcheting, missing cap. D is probably his way of. That's probably his way of. I'm going to put here replacement. Replacement. I still stayed under my 80 characters. I'm going to put my skew in 1507. And all that looks good. Looks good. Ratcheting black. Drive type. Hexagon, because that's what it is. One warranties used. Very nice used screwdriver. Missing end cap. See pictures. And I'll go to my custom. And that one's there. I'm going to do it at 27. Do 22. 22. 49. And the weight is 8 ounces. The weight is 8 ounces, so I'll put 8 ounces. No. See, I feel like they try to get you. You got to be careful here. They want you to pay higher shipping. And if you're fast and you're not paying attention, you'll end up eating that. You don't want to do that. And yes, I do promote it. I always do. And I'll save for later. Done. Shows on the cart. I did this little rigid hip cutter. Again, it's so nice when stuff has the model number on it. This is all little stuff, guys, but I'll tell you, I sell little stuff all day long. And if you're getting it for $1 and you're putting it in a poly bag, don't be afraid. I actually see my buddy Julian bid a thrift machine. I'm like, am I the only one that does this? And why am I doing it? And I see him do it as well. So okay. Look at that, 28 bucks, 16 bucks, 14 bucks. That's not the same one. 70s. It is. It's an older one. 70s, 14 bucks, 14 bucks. Let's go over here to sold. That's the one. You're out of your mind. It must be replacement wheels. Yeah, just the wheels, guys. 18 bucks. 18 bucks. There's a brand new one. 12. I will list mine for 10 when I find a listing that I like. Flipping cutter. Is the size correct? The size is 3 to this. Yes, I'll take this one here. And it looks good. I'll put plumbing tool. It's going to do 1508. And yes. Everything looks good. Over here, I'm just going to put NA. I don't know. That's my I don't know. I don't know if it's USA or not, so I'm not sure. I won't fill that out. I'm going to use. Very nice used item. Put my template in. Template's in. My price, it's telling me 10. That's probably where I'm going to be with it. And then let's see. I'm going to go over here to weight. My weight's going to be pretty. Weight is 4.8, so I'm going to say 6 because after dressing it, it's just not going to be anything. And then change this to Garden Village. And I'm going to do the same cost, same price. I'm going to do 548.9 because I feel like I can ship it anywhere for that. I'll stand out a little bit. Doing it that way, and then save it for later. Done. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I will check these cobalt pliers. Pretty cool item. This is another slide like the other ones. They're around 18 a piece. Very simple to ship. So they do have a model number on them. 48. I need my loop, but I don't know if that's an 8 or a 6. It is a 6.2. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. This guy is 9. This guy is 16, 11. And that's about it. Let's see what's sold. And I do have 2. So sold. Okay, I don't have the soft grip. But why? Why did you put it up for auction? See, those were 34 with the pouches. But I do not have the soft grip on mine. There we go. Why? Why do these people do that? It tears me apart. Why are you so silly? 20 for 2. No, that's not the ones. You guys are so silly. Oh, all right. So these guys, I can use this listing, but not the price. I promise. Cobalt 2-piece drawer design. Okay, so let's go to SKU 1510 and what applies to 6 and 8. Very nice used condition. 2 pieces. I'll change that to the number 2. Put my skew in. Change it to, I'm going to do it for a 16. No, just LISTmas. So I'm just doing it for the month of December, until Christmas. So everybody else does Vlogmas, and I've never heard of LISTmas. And I need your honest opinion. Have you heard of it, LISTmas? Because I'm not saying it's not out there. I didn't look it up. I just thought about it last year actually, and never did it. And then this year it came back into my memory bank, and I said, "That's what I'm using." So don't be surprised to start seeing it out there now, because you know how YouTube works, Jen. You have heard of it, okay? Well, I haven't, but it doesn't matter. I'm not copying anybody. It just that's so it's a motivation thing for me. Mondays is probably going to be at noontime. Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday will be at 6 a.m. Thursday will be at noontime, and Friday will be at 6 a.m. Saturday, we're not sure of because I do the flea market on Saturday. It might be at 5 o'clock in the evening, or I might not do it Saturday. So it'll be for the next 3 weeks anyway, Jen. Thank you for asking. Yes, you could share it, Jen. That's fine. Just let them know I'm boring. And I did, just so you know, I did speak to Mo on our birthday, a couple of weeks ago, last week, and he's doing well. He's still selling on eBay a little bit, and he has his regular job. Of course you were. I knew you would. So he actually, when we have the longer, so we talk like every 3 months, and when we have the longer conversations, um, your name comes up often. He'll ask how you're doing. So this one's gonna have to be calculated because if it goes, actually, it can go on a P pad. To be honest, I'm probably better off putting in a padded flat rate, but I'll put it under ground advantage for now. They're gonna charge more, um, but that's okay. Yeah, it was a good show. We all grow from it. Um, I enjoy the guys that I'm with now. Not that I didn't enjoy Mo. 4 guys is a lot easier than 2. You don't have to worry about people, and those guys I've actually met in person. I never got to meet Mo in person, and they're good guys. And we all have our different personalities. Like I always tell people, just because you like me doesn't mean you have to like somebody else. But just because you don't like somebody else doesn't mean like you don't have to like me. So we all try our best, and that's it. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. It must be chilly up there. I know my parents back home tell me that it is a little chilly. So I do gotta go grab a couple more items. I gotta stand up and stretch. Give me a second. She had a few older items. I mean, there is always items in the tool cave, so I have to really go far to find items. I'll tell you that much. Okay. So it's like so nice vintage one. Okay. Yeah. So I do have to get some more numbers. Following Eric Tim since they were beginning. Yes, Eric says it all the time. You were probably on my first live too, Jen. Yeah, Eric says it all the time that you were one of the first ones there. That's when you were the link dropper. Now there's some newer people that like to share, but that takes it off you. I remember at one time you were like the link dropping queen. And I was like, how does she do it? Everybody was like, how does she do it? Now Lisette is one. Lisette is very close to me as well. So yeah, it is it's pretty cool. To see people grow, to see people change. Some people are not here anymore. Some people are still here. Some people sell different stuff. You see people have babies. You see people go through tough times. And half of them you never meet in person. So you see people bully people. You see a lot here on YouTube. Tommy is in the building. What is going on? Oh no, you don't. No. No, they don't want to meet me. And that's too close to Jen. That is too close to you, Jen. The bats. Oh, I visited Tommy and got to visit the bats. No, that's not happening. No way. Um, no way. I didn't have no hair, and your family knew how to put their hoods on, and no, not me. I don't have a wrench in the new channel. Oh, oh, and yes, and listing a loafing. Tommy's always up early. He's always up early. I actually liked waking up in the middle of the night and getting something to eat or drink, and Tommy would be still on. It was actually funny. All right, so I got some new numbers and I got some new items. So let's start looking at those. These are Hubble. Yep. Hubble. HU. BB. P5288. P5288. There we go. That's what I have. I got a box of they're new. They're brand new. As you see, those are $60 for a box of 10. I don't know how many I have. I think I have about 8. You know, when I come in earlier, I get so much more done. I did this a while back, and by 9 o'clock, I had so much stuff done. Nobody interrupted me. The landlord didn't interrupt me. The internet was fine. Um, I had 10, 15 listings done, and then I could play the rest of the day. I got, clean my tools and stuff like that. So I did enjoy it. I just got lazy again, and we all know how that works. So I have 8 of these, which is cool. All right, let's see what the solds are. There's only a few listed. Mine are white. Oh, parts and hardware always. I don't care what anybody tells you. Any of this electrical stuff, this stuff is butter. Look up to the top. Yeah. Oh, right on the bottom. Just pushed away. 1. How many are there? This guy has doesn't say, but mine are not where his are. But I'm gonna clean up some of this. Let's take this one. I have all my specs in here. Okay, let's see. New Hubble. So I can get rid of all this. I'll take my SKU number in there, which is P5288. This is a boring show, guys. I'm doing this to motivate me. If you're not getting motivated, then go back to sleep. It keeps me accountable for me. So if you guys come in, it does help me with my watch hours. I am going to try next year to get my watch hours back up a little bit because, as Tommy knows, they all fall off like they're just gone in the wind. It's horrible. Some people are like that. I usually work 9 a.m., whatever my body hates, and I'm never productive. Yeah, it I like to be up too, but I do better when I go to bed early and wake up early. Now, um, don't know why, but that's what's been happening for me. 17. Don't have to see. I do want to go back up here. Put in some stuff. Eight new old stock inbox. Okay. Because I stole somebody else's, I have to. Ivory. Put some my own stuff. Go to other is open box, new old stock, 8 outlets included. They are about, I want to say, $6 a piece. So 6 times 8 equals 48. I'm happy with that because it's one lot. Oh, wait, my weight is weight is 1 pound and 1 pound and 12 ounces dressed. I'm gonna just guess this one 8, 10, 6. Nope. I'm gonna do change services. I'm gonna do ground advantage. Services. Wow, it won't let me. Jennifer, did you hear yesterday that there was shipping issues? Wow, this is well not. Okay, that's fine. That there was shipping. The shipping was down for a little while. Um, around from between 11 and 2. I had already got my shipping done, but shipping was down. Um, Everybody was complaining all over the place. There's no shipping. The shipping monster is down. But I'm glad that I have mine done already. So that's a good thing. Actually, after these guys. Hey, little Debbie, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Early bird catches the worm. LISTmas day number 2. How many days can I go? Don't bet your money on it, guys. Don't bet your money on me. But I'm gonna try. Usually I make it to like 5 days. I'm gonna try to make it the whole time this time until Christmas. Vlogmas isn't gonna get me any sales. So LISTmas it is. What's going on, Craig? Craig is in the building. Vintage 3D common nails. $20D. I get up at 2:30 and again at 4 mostly every night. Probably had this conversation before, but little Debbie, where are you? Where are you located? Are you out west? These are 1.25. Okay. Box of 5 pounds. Mine's a box of 1 pound. USA made. Approximately 4,000 nails. Oh, Myrtle Beach. Oh, you're close to me. I didn't realize you were that close to me. I am in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I never realized you were that close. USPS has was free free guides. Just make sure you send priority. Cool, Tommy. Oh, no. I only use UPS to be honest. USPS. I use UPS if I have to, but I never want to have to be honest. I have three post offices within um within a mile from my house. So woodworking, cabinet making, new old stock. Well, I don't have all that. Okay. Type box of nails, head type, diamond is not head, size 3D, length of item is not 4 inches. Okay. And my SKU number 15. I know to a lot of you guys, this is a waste of time, but to me, there's no one else that has these out there. When you got cabinet makers and people that are trying to remake old stuff, they want to use the same type of nails. A lot of these small nails, they would do dovetail, and then they would put one of these in to help secure it if the groove was a little off. So they're very important. And I like to recycle the stuff back out to the world. So it is what it is. That's what I like to do, and I do my expensive items. I did a bunch of expensive items yesterday. I'll do more later on today. The next one I'm gonna do is a wood plane. That'll probably be about $25, $30 item. Um, I did a bunch of expensive ones yesterday. This one I'll do later after I clean it. Is a snap-on heavy duty truck puller, and it's about 225. So that came from my pick over the weekend. So that was super cool. £1. I do need to double check. They can only be shipped. Less than £1. Three-quarters of a box. 13 ounces. New old stock open box. 13 ounces. Is the shipment still acting up? Because it is. Now it's only letting you choose. I get it. Because I'm the only. No, okay. Got it. Okay. I appreciate you guys hanging out. There's 10 people here. Where'd you guys come from? Thank you guys very much. Everybody who is here hanging out. You guys are super awesome. It is 7 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, and getting stuff done is important. Let's see here. I just gotta jump up to I could just look there. Number 5. So this is a Stanley number 5 plane. I don't do a bunch with these. Actually, it's not a Stanley, it's a Bailey. I don't do much with these planes because some of them are very expensive. Sometimes it's better off taking it as parts. People will use different parts of it. This one is broken in a couple different areas. But it was in my bin, and if I don't list it, it will sit there. So some people don't want you to touch them, they don't want you to clean them. So I don't mess with planes too much because they're tricky. For the 9, mine is Junk O. So we're gonna go down to sold. We're not gonna waste our time up here. Then want to go down to vintage. Where does he have his parts? Smooth, plain must see. $25. See, that's just the front piece. That's why I was telling you guys. It's crazy because you can make money just off of the pieces. So depending on, I do have that blade. I could polish it up that good. Does it have the lip on it? No. Oh, that's the other part. A little curious right now. See, this is why I look up. Okay, so that one is similar to mine. It's not broken. It went overseas. That one is similar to mine. $47. Number 5. Stanley Bailey. That's what this is. Let me double look at the pictures. That's a number 5. Their handle is better than mine. The rust factor is all there with mine. The front knob is brown. Mine is black. Okay, well, I'm going to steal this guy because that's what I do. I know I know that my postal service baby chickens get shipped all the time, and they get so mad at the post office. They were like, "I wish these people would hurry up and come get these chickens. They haven't shut up all day." And back in the day, I used to mm, I used to get um I used to get uh I used to get um turtles shipped to me. Parts or repair. Yeah, I used to get baby turtles, water turtles, red air sliders. I used to get them shipped to me. Um, I think you can still do that, and sometimes people who ship lizards and stuff. I was into reptiles when I was younger. I would get a tortoise if I could, but it's just I can't now. So maybe one day when I get older, I will get another tortoise. This item needs a little bit of work. There is a crack in wooden handle, also a chip in metal. See pictures. Attention, this item has a chip in the metal and the wooden handle has some cracks or chips. This item is good for parts replacement or repair. Sometimes people think I'm a little too honest, but I would rather get out there than get a complaint. So, 10 people in the building. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys are getting stuff listed. I hope I am motivating you guys. I have been up since 5:30 and I am pre-listing, and Jen has been here the whole time rocking. And Tommy stopped in. Little Debbie is here. And I know there are some of you guys in the background, but that's cool. Well appreciated. Yes, I do that a lot. I do that a lot. I actually had a return. Yes, I had a return and a negative yesterday, first negative of the year. But I won it right away because I totally under promise all the time because I don't want it's tools and everybody like especially with these wood planes like I could just do wood planes and take them apart and I could get a lot more. I could just sell the knob, the tightener, the blade, the guide, the lever, the handle, and I don't even have to sell the body. And I could probably get like $30, $35, but let somebody else deal with it. The screws that hold the front handle down, like it's crazy with these planes. I sort of stay away from the antique tools, to be honest with you, unless I'm getting them in a box lot because there's so much that you can screw up, and you don't want a woodworker pissed at you because you listed something the wrong way, because these guys will tell you, like, and you ladies know with jewelry, like if you list something the wrong way, man, those ladies will tear your behind up. And the crazy thing is, they were never interested in it. Instead of teaching you, they just tear you apart. Like it's the meanest thing, but it happens every day. Just being for real. They don't, like I said, they don't care. I will be here tomorrow, guys. Same time. I'm gonna try to do this for the month of December. It is called LISTmas. I will be on the show later on with the boys at 9 o'clock. And I've had this fitting for a while. I remember this fitting was $30. Now it's 15. That is what happens here. Replacement part. Normally I put my computer on mute, but because I have the listing pulled up, you guys know what I'm doing, so I just wouldn't be here without it. So that's the way I do my listings. If you're smarter than me or you're faster than me, that's you, boo boo. I'm a little slow, but I don't care because I could be working at McDonald's. Instead, I'm here. Now I think I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. And I should stop at that point. But new item in original package. Package is a little dirty. I always do that in case they think that they're going to try to resell it. And then they get mad because I've actually had that. You never discussed that the package was dirty. Like some stuff that I'll do, I'll take it out of the package and never even show the package because I don't want the headache. I just don't care. Just don't care. I don't care. Tommy, you see the new sweatshirt? The new promo sweatshirt? It's the one and only. There might be another one for me. I'm not selling them. I found it on eBay, and that's it. I've had people ask me, it's not for sale. Like it's mine. You you want a sticker? I can send you a sticker. But besides that, I'm not getting into the other side. It's from me. Um, so Why are you doing this? What is wrong with this silly thing? Why? Why is shipping? They must be working on shipping or something because it's a mess. DD. Cephalada. Cephalada. I got three more. Three more, guys. Then I will take the pictures. Once I take the pictures and I do it that way, it's pretty fast. Let's see. Yeah, it stinks. I got it fixed. Oh, I can imagine, Tommy. I can imagine selling women's shoes, selling shoes in general, used shoes. I don't even like I know a lot of you guys like don't even care. You don't care about feedback. I try to do very well with like Tommy said, under expectation, over delivery. I try to do that. I don't do it on purpose. Like I don't deliberately say the thing is junk, but if I see it, I'm gonna tell you what I honestly feel. And I also try to ship it so they're happy with shipping. Usually I get one or two negatives a year. This year I've been lucky, but like little Debbie said, yes. I feel like when you get that first one, you get that second one. Like literally, I got that complaint, and it was stupid. It was the most stupidest thing. I sold an item that was broken. I put three times that it was broken, sold it as parts or repair as your description, your item condition. Um, in the where you see me do the little heading that comes underneath, it said it didn't work and the numbers stuck and they were dry rotted. Just like you guys are seeing me do these, I did the same disclaimer in the description. This joker messaged me and says this thing's junk. It doesn't even work. The numbers won't spin. I said that three times. So I text eBay. First time I ever text eBay to have a negative removed. And when I woke up this morning, it was gone. The negative was gone because I had it like 4 or 5 times. It nothing. But then I get a message of an item that I sent, and the item was in pieces when they got it. And the post office is just brutal. Like they don't care. Tommy will tell you I've worked for FedEx 2 Christmas seasons, and if it says fragile, it's getting air delivered through the trailer. Like it's soccer time. Don't let it be fragile and be small because that's when the Mexican guys decide they want to play soccer and they can get it to the belt faster than you when they're 45 feet in the back of a trailer. So I'm afraid of the word fragile. There was anytime they saw a box that said Pier 1 and fragile, they deliberately would kick them through the trailer. I have a return for you too, Tommy, and it's right up there. I know you can't see it, but I never get rid of your shoe. I'm literally pointing at it. I keep it up there as I should have had you sign it as a memory of the trip. But yeah, I have a return for you. It's coming your way. You'll never get it. Yeah, it's crazy. Um, it's just crazy. Let me grab a few more things, guys. I have some silverware. I just don't feel like messing with it. I got this cool lock that I actually broke. It's just a it's just a like a useless display. Found my last item. A stapler. Some upholstery guys use these. Um, so that always works. Oh yes, I wear the boots in the wintertime all the time. Yes, you kidding me? Yes, I wear those all the time. I don't wear them in the summer because they're heavier. But when I go to the flea market and the ground's frosty a little bit, I mean that's about all it does is get frost here. Yeah, I wear them all the time. I can get us out of here, guys. Sorry, didn't realize it was still doing this. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I wear them all the time. Um, they're just a little heavy for the summertime, and I have bad ankles, so I've been um I've been um trying not to have anything heavy on my feet. Hey Tommy, I want to show you something. Um nice. The other day I was going to grab something to eat and I looked inside the dumpster and look what I saw. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I messaged Eric. I was like, "What should I do?" I'm in the South. Like up north, I would have jumped in the dumpster, but down here, I don't fit in. Like as soon as they hear my accent, I don't fit in. They don't ask me my name. They ask me where you from. So I already feel a little different out of place. So I didn't want to just jump in the dumpster. So make a long story short, one of the guys I know has a restaurant there at the mall, and I called him and said, "Hey, listen, I need your help. These are in the dumpster. I'm going to can you get me clearance through security and say I'm getting them for you?" I wasn't able to get a ton of them because they damaged a lot of it. They cut all the poles, but I can get new poles, but I did get enough to make 4 shelves, so I'll keep them. So that was super cool. Let's see. Oh, nice. Nice. I sold my PlayStation. I just listed it yesterday. Cool. Super cool. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. That auction is if I lived close, I would go. I haven't drove back up since then. I haven't drove back since then. Um that was the last time I drove back home. I fly all the time. I had to pick up stuff, so that's why I had to drive back. I had a storage unit up there that I needed to clean out. So that's the only reason why I drove back. Um, and thought that I would drive up more, but it's cheaper to fly. It's too expensive for me to drive up there. Um, the gas, the time, it I drive too slow, and I get really nervous, and so it takes me forever to fly up. I mean, to drive up there. Like it takes me a day. So I know you know this, but it's not that I'm avoiding anybody. I haven't driven. I have not driven up there. Have not. So, all right, let's get into this. I probably guys only have another 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna cut you guys loose. I'm gonna keep these shows at about 2 hours, um, just so I don't really bore anybody. But if you were here, I'd give you a ton of shells. I have replaced so many with wired ones. Yeah, you have the wide. I don't need shelves. I don't even need them. Man, this one here, I have all the wired ones like this, and then those back there are huge. They're 5 feet long, 6 feet long by. I would think they're 6 by 30 inches. I love them. They are 40 inches wide, Tommy, and they are. I think they're 5. No, they're 6. They're 6 feet by 40. The shelves are 6 by 40, and I have 5 shelves on each one. I can hold 2,000 items this way on this wall. Um, Realistically, about 1,800. Um, if I have some bigger items in the bin. So, but I'm not gonna let those go in a dumpster. Like that's just not happening to me. I'm gonna try to like keep pull them out of the dumpster. That's just me. I was like, you're out of your mind. And Tommy, this is my new setup for the flea market. I went and got these bins, and that's my new setup. And it actually does really well because everybody can see everything, and they'll buy a stupid bolt for 50 cents, and I think it's hilarious. All right. Remote. replacement part. Used item, remote only, replacement part. Everybody who is just hanging out in the background, hopefully you're getting some work done. Again, guys, I will be cutting out in about 15 minutes and I will be back tomorrow morning. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate the guys who've kept me active in the chat, Tommy and Jen. Hopefully, you guys have a great day today. If you leave before I do. Two more. Two more. Two more. Tommy, if you are still here, got 15 listings done and cross posted. Awesome. That is so cool. Great job. Great job. That's what I like to hear. Electric stapler. Fitz T50. Staples. I was gonna ask you, Tommy, when you get returns, when you get the women's the returns from your sneakers, have you ever had any that you knew blatantly that they wore 'em and they said they were away and they didn't pick them up in their mailbox and they try to send them back to you like a month later, and didn't even ask and just sent them back? Have you ever had that? I know you have. Like, I could just imagine. God. I think I'm gonna pass on this one, to be honest, because I sell it at the flea market, make more money. They try everything. If it's over 30 days, I decline the refund. Yeah. Yep. Knock on wood. That's the good thing with the tool thing is, and they need it. It's not that they don't need it. You know what I mean? And they're trying to get something cheaper. So backyard mowing. What is going on? This item hasn't arrived. Yeah, it hasn't arrived, but you're wearing it. They try every. They try everything. Like I said, my guys are pretty good. I'm very lucky on that part. They, I feel like I feel like they just they need the item. So they run a marathon and then they say they didn't fit. You got like marathon glitter all on stuck on the bottom of the shoe. That's comical. That is funny. All right. Decorative cast iron lock. Yeah. Cast iron. What's the- Yeah, it's the same thing I got as the soul lock. It's just decorative. It's junk. Here's the keys. Now the funny thing is, here's the funny thing, guys. I could probably sell these keys for more money than the lock itself and save on shipping, but I won't do it. I could take these keys and probably sell these keys decoratively for $8 a piece. Like that's how stupid this industry is sometimes. It just is. It's hilarious. Sorry. I'm just looking at it. I'm just like, this is funny because I know I could sell those keys and make more money than I can with the two of them together. And just throw the keys in a poly bag and call it a day, and they'll sell faster. Yeah, they will. They will definitely do that. I don't like to return stuff. I really don't, unless there's an issue. Like I think, oh, I actually got a staple gun, a gun that I didn't think I was gonna keep. I messed up on my return because my new setup at the flea market. I got a pricing gun, and I was just using the flea market labels, and I like them, but the flea market labels don't always stick on the cold metal. So rent and run. I love it. Run away. Um, but I realized that they stick better. So I ended up keeping it. I almost sent it back. I put the label on the bag and everything, but I decided to keep it yesterday. Unknown brand. Rustic. Unknown. Attention, this item is only for display. It is not a functioning lock. It does come with 3 keys. It is heavy. It actually is functioning. Well, all right, guys. Well, it has been fun. Um, I appreciate you guys that were here today. A couple of you guys actually got some work done. I appreciate that as well. That's what my driven force is, to motivate myself first. We're all selfish, just being real for real. But at the end of the day, I wanted to bring a couple of people along for the ride. I know sometimes it's boring, but I appreciate you guys a lot. I will be doing this hopefully for the next few days. If I don't, hit me up on Instagram and harass me, and I'll feel guilty, and then I'll do it again. But I appreciate you guys. You guys are all awesome. Tommy, nice hanging out with you. Jen, nice hanging out with you. I will see you guys tomorrow at 6. Tell your friends. Maybe we can get a nice little group in here, motivate some people also. You guys have a great rest of your day. It is only 8 o'clock. I hope you got 5 or 6 things listed. See you later, guys. Out of the building.